Life challenges after boarding. Natural lessons. There is nowhere in nature where female offsprings live separately from their male counterparts. Exposing children to the realities of life as nature provided will guide them better along their life journeys into more responsible citizens and parents of tomorrow. Gender isolation. Keeping boys and girls separate during growth and development solve temporary societal problems, mainly in favor of adults. Separating boys from girls during growth and development only offers adults easy ride in managing youth of opposite sex with minimal parenting challenges. Complex relationships. With minimal knowledge about the other gender, cheap but temporary solution may create more complex challenges in relationship for the youth when they enter adulthood. Poor gender understanding. When children mature with limited knowledge about natural characteristics of the opposite gender in relationship, disagreements may take the center stage in many marriages. Sadly, a culture of the same-sex relationship has gradually been on the rise in society. This is probably brewed and nurtured in boarding schools. Increasingly, many youths are encountering challenges trying to learn human nature amid pressure to develop careers concurrently in life too. It's over. Many youth enter into relationships with limited knowledge about possible challenges expected when living with a member of the other gender. Societal guideline, rules, and repercussions. Gender boundary limits. Putting clearer guideline rules and regulations will ensure that adolescents operate within reasonable limits for the sake of responsible growth and development, both at home and in school. Vulnerability. Concern is about girls widely viewed be weaker and more vulnerable in the presence of boy child cannot be managed through separation but through life skill education. Career and relationships. Many youth only begin efforts to enter into workable relationships at more mature age when pressure to fine-tune careers in life is equally in demand. From many societal norms, many men will feel jittery if a lady proposes a relationship and not the other way around. Crucial stage. Consequences when this crucial stage of human development is skipped or handled poorly in life can be dire for many. From I do to I'll sue. When this vital development stage is not given adequate consideration, many relationships may still end up tragically than should and a natural development process. Bloody relationships. Under good growth and development process, we encounter people who once loved and cared, turning out to be dangerous killers, baying for blood of their former loved ones. Slaughter homes. Sadly, when danger beckons, as young relationships go sour, society that was widely responsible for their poor growth and development is hardly in sight to bail them out. Stressful relationships and life challenges. Isolation schools. Nature never expected children to grow and develop in isolation from other gender, as some wish to promote through boarding schools. Learning in secrecy. Adults should take up their noble obligations to integrate and educate both boys and girls collectively as nature designed. Schools of angels. We cannot create an ideal world where only angels live. Educate children about all principles and virtues of life to enable them reason responsibly as future adults. The law of natural survival expects some children not to listen to wise advice and instead become living practical examples in life for many others to come. Relationship challenges and remedies. Secret relationships. With all our tight rules and regulations in society, we still experience a myriad of challenges in managing modern youth. Intimate relationships among same sexes in boarding schools has disturbingly been on the rise. Living in denial in modern times will never save children from going against natural norms. Going against natural norms will be much worse for generations than accepting and allowing natural relationships to develop and grow in stages during growth and development. Unnatural sexual behavior is hardly encountered in mixed schools as widely reported in one-gender schools. Youth also confess so. Confessions. I asked fourth years boarders about bad behaviors in schools. 58% included lesbianism and homosexuality as common in one-gender boarding schools. Interestingly, none mentioned them as possible bad behaviors in mixed. One-gender boarding schools could be a major breeding ground for same-sex relationships that spill over into the wider society in modern times. Those I interviewed associated mixed schools with many quality life attributes, including improved discipline, sharing knowledge, learning members of the opposite sex, improved grooming, self-control. Others included peaceful interactions, improved respect, and academic performance. Many admitted that they would be at their best in a mixed school compared to girls-only school. We confirmed these statements during many boys' schools innings. NATURENETSCHOOL continues.